Welcome, adventurers from across time and space. 5 creators have been brought together from across the internet for one purpose and one purpose alone: to travel through time and have a good time doing it. When big changes happen to the timeline, the change attracts other time travelers like gravity. They won't be able to move past it until they fix whatever was messed up. So our heroes are stuck together, but only for the time being. We begin our adventure in the palace of the time being, the space where our time-traveling adventurers have found their headquarters, in the liminal space where the being beyond all time exists and holds court. This being has chosen these 4 people to be the heroes, to save itself from the degradations of time travelers just like them, in a fit of irony that the time being does not seem to see. And so our 4 heroes have their own little living rooms, little salons devoted to themselves, thematically appropriate spaces for them to prepare for their next missions. And as a portal opens up in the floor, indicating that there is a place that needs to be visited, how do we first see Mason Rockwell respond to the call?
I think we see Mason. He's still scribbling in his notebook. It looks like he's writing notes. And you described his space as kind of like an office over on papers and things like that. Mm-hmm. And he first kind of looks up from where he's at, and he's like, "This isn't right," and snaps his fingers, and it turns into a smoky jazz lounge. He's like, "This is cool. This is what I like." And then he kind of waves his hand, and a cocktail comes across the bar. He catches it. You don't see where it comes from. And then he's about to take a sip and sees the thing, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And then slams the drink down and closes his notebook. And as he's closing it, we can see that he hasn't been writing notes. He's just been writing Mr. and Mrs. Justice in different swirly heart fonts and things like that on his notebook, and just shoves it into his pocket, and then just he's like, "All right, team, come on!" And he runs towards the portal in the floor.
Amazing. Tell us what Mason Rockwell looks like.
Oh, Mason, he's just big, tall dude, got a bunch of scars on his face, a tight buzzed haircut. He kind of kept that from his police days. He's wearing a suit. Every episode, the tie gets a little bit looser, and the suit kind of gets a little bit more beraggled as he's gone through these adventures. And another thing that I forgot about his little area is one of the paintings on the wall of his little area is the homie we picked up in Merlin's place, because we forgot about him.
Oh, the mirror guy.
Oh,
yeah, the mirror.
Lenny.
Yes.
Lenny the Magic Mirror. Yes.
Classic name for a magic mirror.
Yeah.
Yep. Very common.
We love it.
Classic Lenny.
As Mason calls out to the rest of you, how do we find Patience Goodfellow?
Patience is in her little waiting room. It's filled with little kind of potions, jars, things to burn. And I think she's doing a little altar lighting with a pentacle to actually talk to our demon friend. I cannot remember his name for the life of me. I'm going to write it down if anyone tells
we called him Carl. Yeah.
Oh, I actually have a note right here that says Carl the Demon.
Yeah.
Not to be mistaken with Carl the Wardrober.
No.
Different guy.
Yes, there were 2 different Carls.
Totally different Carl. Yeah.
It could be, to be fair, could be a family name. Maybe there's a lineage thing going on there.
The Carl continuum.
That's right.
Patience is
That's season
chatting
2.
with Carl. I think just, talking about the weather in hell.
Everyone thinks the fire is so unpleasant, but really, it's a dry heat. It's a dry heat.
And no allergens. No one ever mentions that.
I'm so glad you can see the upsides.
Carl, real quick, have you ever met any time beings before down there?
Time beings? No, time travelers, sure, but time beings? No, that's...
Well,
Why?
I suppose it was maybe Hecate or the mother goddess. Is she down there a lot?
Oh no, we don't see her anymore, not since the Reformation.
Yeah, I wondered about that. I know she and the big guy down there kind of had a falling out.
She's got her own cool hell that she visits.
Damn it, I knew there was a cool hell.
Not that there's anything wrong with our hell.
All right, Carl, listen, I have to leave. We'll catch up again soon. Maybe I'll summon you again. Have a nice time in the dry heat.
Yeah. Well, back to the orgy for me.
Oh, Carl.
Portal has appeared right behind Patience, and she kind of puts her hat on and walks on through.
Oh, and what does Patience look like? Let's make sure we reestablish that for everybody.
Oh yeah, Patience is pretty classically like Puritan witch looking. She's got some red hair, kind of tightly tied up. She does have a new witch hat that she got from Camelot that is more of a classic witch hat, but the rest of her outfit is very classic colonial America. There's a little apron. It's all made of cotton. Black and white.
You have a cool staff that you picked up in Camelot as well, right?
I do. That's the one from Morrigan, right?
Yeah.
I think that one had like a little crystal at the top, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it shoots fireballs. Very cool.
Rad.
Sick as hell. Fantastic. How about Whiskers? How do we find Whiskers as the portal opens?
Where would we be at currently before the portal? Like just anywhere in particular, or anywhere in a certain place significant to us?
Well, you're in your sort of like little area of the time being's otherworldly space, this sort of nebulous space where like a salon has been created for you. A place where you are comfortable and things that are thematically appropriate to you appear.
Okay, so Whiskers is inside of his throne room from the pyramids of Egypt. He has several servants who are feeding him all types of snacks and like little fishes and some cat food, caviar, handing it to him as he's just being fanned. He's a completely black cat, but he has these green piercing eyes and like he has markings that almost look like stars on his fur. And he wears Taruja's armor, like the Roman armor, beneath his small cat waist, and above is just kind of this like heavy plate mail armor that's over his chest, and in his head is a circlet with an ankh on top of it and a symbol of Bast on top of that, as he is just... Yes, please, scratch here, right beneath my ear here. Yes, right, that's what. And then an ankh and a giant ankh would open up, and he just, crap, this again. Get away. Duty calls, and the gods, they summon me. And he kind of hops off on all four legs, walking up, stopping for a moment before taking a little like nibble of some catnip that's hanging, before going, that's the stuff. All right. And runs into the Ankh to get ready for his next adventure.
Nice. And finally, how about Elana Rhodes? What do you look like as you see the summon come to you?
Yeah, I'm in my trailer, in a robe.
Yep.
One of those like, oh no, officer, what do you mean my husband's dead kind of robes. Those big with the marabou,
very
and
sheer, boa,
very glamorous dressing robe. And I'm just sort of just puttering around my trailer. And when the summons is a knock on the door, a call to set, we need you on set. As I am heading to the door, there's like I open a closet blocking the camera. And then when I close the closet, I look down and what am I wearing that would be appropriate for wherever I'm going?
I think you are wearing okay, so what we imagine as safari gear, with the sort of wide brimmed helmet and the khaki all the way down.
The dream. To wear that outfit.
Yeah,
perfect.
I think that's, but tailored, snatched, very,
obviously.
We said Laura Dern. You're saying the
it's
same
like a Hollywood version of it.
I think about.
Oh, I missed someone saying Laura Dern, and that is
Laura
correct.
Dern while you were talking.
You said Laura Dern, yes.
100%. It's Dr. Holly Sadler, 100%. I think that I kind of check myself in the mirror and smirk, and then just when I open the door to my trailer, it is that void. So
That's
I just
portal.
Step into it.
I love that. As you step into your respective portals, I think the four of you, for the first time, get to see each other in the time stream. You step out and you immediately know, we are doing this together. This is the benefit of having started from within the time being's space. And as you fall through the time stream, the four of you get a look at each other. You can all see what Elana is dressed as, which usually gives you a tip as to where you're going. And as you land, you hear behind you the characteristic whistle of ordnance flying through the air. Ben, I think Mason recognizes this noise, probably enough to get everybody else to duck.
Okay, yeah. Mason's going to look at everybody, point to his eyes, point to everybody, point down, go like a spear motion, and then again get down, and then do an overly complicated spear is going over us and over elaborate, but ultimately get down.
And there's an explosion about 2 yards away from you guys. Throws mud and detritus all over the place. Misses Elana entirely. I think everybody else gets a couple spots. And then you hear the call of an army of men rolling across the countryside. Who do we think looks up first from where you're hiding?
Oh, definitely. Whiskers would try to see if he hears an army of people that he can subjugate. He would definitely look up and try to introduce himself.
This is absolutely Whiskers' jam. Yeah. Whiskers, as you look up from, I'm going to say that you found yourselves in a hole already. You can see an army of people who are dressed not dissimilarly from Elana, running at another army of people who are in outlandish blue uniforms. And everyone seems very upset at one another. This is definitely a war. If you had to guess what a war looks like in the future, this is that. They're explosions coming from their hands. Men are falling, seemingly of nothing. There is much hullabaloo and crying. The cavalry is behind. You can see what you clearly recognize as a horse cavalry. This is... you are in the pitched middle of a battle, and you hear another sound like the one that Mason was just telling you to duck from, whistle overhead and explode into one of the enemy ranks.
Is there an obvious side that's losing or at disadvantage?
It seems like they've just engaged, but let's go ahead and draw to see what your tactical mind tells you is likely to come of this.
Ooh, just one card, or?
Yeah, we will draw one card against my deck.
Ace of Diamonds.
All right. I have the ace of hearts, but at my table, ties go to the player.
Ooh. And that is just a normal card for me. No symbol.
But yes, so having drawn an ace, I'm going to say that you have some pretty good information here. I think based upon the terrain, the army that is in the khaki outfits, they don't seem like they're as suited for this. They look like they may have been intending to fight in drier terrain, and this has gotten a little bit mucky, whereas the folks in the blue uniforms, they seem to be a little bit better outfitted for this, so they're not losing their footing as much. They're set up properly for the space, and it looks like they're entrenched as opposed to the khaki colored guys who seem like they're coming in on their party.
So Whiskers always likes a challenge and will go to whoever is in charge of the losing team and will hop on their on their shoulders and start to spit commands. But if he can notice where that is,
that is fantastic. You got an ace on that tactical thing, so I'm going to say that you can spot the command tent, which is way at the back. There's a guy sitting in a chair with a telescope watching all of this happen from a distance. I think you get the impression that guy's probably in charge. Elana and Mason, do you think you peek your head up over the hole to take a look at what's going on?
Yeah, seeing Whiskers make the first move, I'm gonna follow his lead. Does Whiskers share what he saw, his tactical mind? Or does he just
before going off, Whiskers goes, "High war, excellent. This is my time period. There, I see where I am needed. Hark, we go!" And we'll just storm off on his four legs and making his way to the camp where this losing-ish team is.
Mason, if you're starting to follow immediately after Whiskers says that and starts going, Mason and Elana both have context for this. So I'm going to say both of you can draw against me with as a pair, and we'll see if either of you. Okay. This is going to be a gimme. I drew a 3.
I got a 10 of spades. I don't think that's a card.
Okay.
But
that's good. This is a bad war to not have context for.
Yeah. I think all war is probably pretty bad to not have context, to be fair.
Pretty rough, yeah.
That's fair. That's true.
Maybe. No, this is nothing special for me either.
That is fine. You did well enough to get a pretty solid idea of what this is. This is definitely World War I.
I guessed wrong.
I also guessed wrong.
Everybody knows about the dinosaur brigade from World War I.
You can't forget it.
Given that you drew so much better than me, hilariously better than me, I will give you that one of you knows that this is probably specifically the Battle of the Somme, a battle that famously the English did not do very well.
I bet Elana was in a movie about that.
Probably. If you weren't, you are now.
So I bet that's why she knows about it. Yeah. I think she's like, oh, yeah. You guys, don't worry about it.
Oh, it's this battle. Oh.
I mean, it's not great. It's not great if you're English. But none of us here are English, right? We're fine. We're gonna be great.
No, I hate the English.
True blue American over here.
Great. Maybe don't say that too loud because there are a bunch of them with guns close to us. So,
Sabina, what do you think Patience does in reaction to all this? I mean,
I think it takes a lot for Patience. She hits the deck right away and has her hat kind of over her head. I think I should probably look up the era that I'm from more, but certainly there have been wars of sorts around her.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And this one doesn't seem too far off. I think that she is not a fan. And is wanting to. She's like looking at all the escape outlets.
I love where your head's at. Sabina, let's go ahead and have you draw for patience as well. Let's get a draw as you look for escape outlet or roads.
Oh, I got a marked card.
Heck yeah.
I'm right here. I will be your escape roads.
Excellent.
I got
a 7 of spades, which is my confidence.
Ooh.
Yes.
Well, I got a 6 of diamonds. Okay, fantastic. As you look out and the panic begins to fill your heart, and you can see Whiskers running over towards this campaign tent, and it looks like Mason and Elana are fine to follow him. As you look out over the field and you see the battle going on and the explosions and the cavalry and the artillery all massed, and yeah, there's no good way out. Except, is that another time portal, like right behind the campaign tent?
If it is, I'm gonna.
It sure looks like another time portal.
I'm gonna yell, "Get to the portal!" And then I'll try to duck through, if I can't. Does it seem like it would even be possible to get there?
All of the army are focused on the battle that is happening, a few yards away from you. Great. So as long as you manage to avoid any stray munitions, you should be okay.
I will do that.
Okay, fantastic.
Probably, maybe.
We have everybody in motion now. How do you all want to roll this? Like who I'm assuming Whiskers is going to get there first, but you are a kitty cat. Do you want to make somebody carry you? How do you want to do this?
So Whiskers as in going into the tent or to the portal?
Well, that's the question. You have been told that there is a portal. Do you divert to the portal?
His plan is to go to the portal, but seeing that he can give advice and kind of take over, he will continue running in and looking for the leader of is this the English army?
I'm running into a British military regiment at the Battle of the Somme. So there is a general who is in a field tent.
He would run there first. He's going to go to the portal soon, but he's going to go ahead and make sure he is heard and seen by the general or whoever is running this. And make his way directly into that encampment.
Okay, great.
I would say that when Whiskers is done having his little, I don't think it'll be advice. I think it will be him yelling what he thinks should be done, because I've met him before. I think Elana runs through, and she probably has some sort of pouch on her, I would imagine, in this getup. And I think there's one that Whiskers sized. And I think as she's running through, she would open the lid, open the top flap of it, and just come on, so that he can hop in it. So when we go through the portal, we're connected.
Just like a khaki messenger bag. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know how, I don't remember the name of them, but Scottish warriors used to have the little pouch that you could put a cat in on their kilt. Yeah, so I think I got one of those, Whisker sized.
Okay, I'm here for that. Whiskers, just briefly, since you wanted to run over in there and talk to the general. The general is a sort of thinner-looking dude. He doesn't seem like particularly physically adept to your mind. I mean, being that you come from a time where you're getting in sword fights, this guy does not, the general of an army, appear. He's got a little teeny mustache and sort of squinty expression. And as you approach, I think he leans down and says, "Oh, good day, little kitty."
I am not just a little kitty. I am Pharaoh Viscaterius Miarekan Felenius Percival the Grand.
My God!
What are you doing here? Your people are dying. You're digging holes and just throwing men into them. You call this war? I call this poor gardening. outflank them.
That's a great line.
Go around the edges. Don't you know anything about strategy? You need
I
fewer
assure you, this
bayonets and more
strategy's
patience.
come down from the top. We are to advance across that line, and once we achieve that hill, is that hill over there? That one right there? That once we've achieved that hill, we will have the superior tactical position. We've done all the maths back at HQ, and as for who I am Sir Hubert Goth.
Well, Sir Hubert Goth, whatever you call yourself, you're doing a poor job. Look, watch the birds. Follow the sounds. Your maps lie, but the rats, they tell the truth. They know where the hidden places are to go. And do not trust any messengers at the sunrise. And then at this point, as he just keeps spewing all these random information, would see Elana kind of...
Everybody else is going for the portal.
Yeah, everyone going around and hopping into the little cat carrier.
Her sporran, yeah.
I think it's even like a little bit of a slow motion camera moment so that we can see Whiskers hop in and pop back up if you want to say anything to him on the way out.
Nice.
Now
do you have any parting words?
Yeah, now go. You heard the word of the Pharaoh. Carry my name and think of Bast, and may her wisdom guide you. Farewell.
Of course. Bast to you as well. Bird thing. Do we think it's fair to assume that Patience is the first one through the hole? Oh, yeah.
Just like hanging on him a second and him being like, what an odd little fellow. La, 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 la.
What is in my gin today?
When you said blue and tan, I was 100% convinced it was the Civil War.
Yeah, and then when you said he was going towards the tan, I was like, oh,
buddy. Careful now. Oh, whoops.
I should have paid more attention to the armaments.
No need.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's not what we're here for.
It's not like Patience would know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you think it's fair to assume that Patience is the first one through the portal?
Oh, yeah. She, like, pretends to kind of wait for everybody and then is like, nah, fuck this.
Deuces.
Yeah.
So, Sabine, as Patience falls through time, I think it takes a lot longer than usual. Like, I don't think you've ever fallen through time for this long.
Mm-hmm.
You can see Mason and Whiskers and Elana falling behind you, and I think if you wanted to, you could like slow yourself down enough to rejoin everybody. But yeah, the four of you are falling for a while. But eventually, after what feels like an eternity, you tumble out onto the ground amidst deep, thick, rich foliage. A big leaf, twice the size of you, covers the terrain and sort of blocks out your vision. But if you push the leaf aside, you get to see the beautiful vista of an enormous, serene valley. The terrain is actually kind of reminiscent of where you just were, but it is utterly changed.
What? Did we shrink? Is that?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen a leaf like this?
I haven't. Did we solve the time distortance in the other thing that we went through? We normally don't have two time portals like back to back. Like that, was that solved? Was that taken care of?
I'm pretty sure I solved it. Yes, it's
okay. Okay, I was just making sure. I didn't know if we were supposed to go. We were supposed to finish that one before this one.
Dead.
You're welcome.
Okay, good.
That wasn't. I think everyone was going to die there anyways, so you know. I'm sure it worked out. Mm-hmm.
I think Elana's looking for her light right now. So I think I would be sort of I'm trying to find the proper shot, right? So like I'd be wandering around a little bit.
So as you step out from underneath this enormous plant and out into the bright sunlight, Elana, we haven't talked a whole lot about your home timeline.
Yeah.
But I think that this will probably be a fairly telling experience for your teammates. Because you have seen creatures like this before.
Absolutely.
Lumbering across the valley up ahead of you, where there had been cannons just a moments ago, you see just a beautiful Stegosaurus. It's moving confidently and slowly. Its little like hair plumage is ruffling in the wind. This creature is just absolutely glorious, and enjoying its day, which I think is what makes it extra majestic. This isn't like a creature in the midst of being hunted. This is a creature at rest, at comfort, just
wonderful,
grazing on the enormous megafauna that are all around, or megaflora rather.
Here's what I would love to have happen. I would like to look around for like a specific kind of leaf that maybe Stegosaurus don't get very often, but is particularly delicious to them. Because I'm going to grab it and then I'm going to go right over to say hi to this big boy. Which means, sorry, Whiskers, you are going very quickly towards a dinosaur in my pocket.
Totally fine. I love a challenge.
Fear? Don't know her.
Awesome.
Patience
Don't know her.
is looking for the portal. Patience wants to go back to the war zone now.
I mean, I think a Stegosaurus is an excellent one to ride. It's got those extra armor on the back so that you can like nestle in. It provides seats. I think we rode these guys a lot as like pack animals.
Oh no! Dang it! I immediately broke it.
What'd you
All
break?
Right.
Did I break it?
All right, everybody. This is no longer historically accurate dinosaur fun. All right. There, I said it.
Oh, that's what I was here for.
I'm not going to listen to this podcast.
But the Stegosaurus is the coolest one.
Because it was in the Jurassic?
Yeah, they're Jurassic. Yeah.
That's okay.
Doesn't matter.
This is a different one.
Timeline. Yeah.
Different timeline.
Yeah, that's right. Don't at us.
But,
so I'm gonna approach him, and just sort of start talking to him as if he is like a domesticated animal. Oh, hey boy. Oh, you're so pretty today. Look how pretty you look. I have a treat for you. Who wants a little treat? And I would love to get to where I can be like petting his head and scratching under his chin.
Let's go ahead and do a card draw just to see how your
Let's do a card draw.
I've got a 7. Hell yeah!
King of diamonds. This cannot hold up. I'm going to have bad luck soon. I can feel it.
Is that 2 kings in a row? Yeah.
Those 2 kings in a row.
Yep.
Something bad's going to happen.
This goes really well. Like, you absolutely picked the right kind of leaf. The Stegosaurus is just sort of happy to be here, enjoying the sunlight. You brought that sweet leaf that it liked so much. Whiskers doesn't freak him out at all. How about Mason and Patience? What are you guys? What are you making of this?
I think Patience is trying to warn Elana. She's like, "Careful! Get away from it! Get away from the mouth! They breathe fire."
They don't. Oh no! Oh no! Look at this sweet little boy. Like I think I have my arm like around its head. Like look at just giving him scratches. Yeah, look at he's such a good boy. He doesn't breathe fire. No. This is a Stegosaurus. Aren't you just a pretty baby? And just like giving him Eskimo kisses and stuff.
Whiskers like hops out of the cat bag and starts looking around. So as he teleports a different time, his outfit just changes due to the magic of the gods. So he's wearing like a beetle carapace for his his chest armor. There's plumage, like dinosaur accurate plumage around his neck, since they're bird-like.
Yes.
And he has like a obsidian like fossils around, kind of like hanging around like as jewelry. As he kind of hops off and starts walking around this this large dinosaur, he goes, "This is clearly an herbivore. Look at the bad posture, the excessive armor, overcompensating. Not a warrior."
You don't listen to him. You're a pretty boy. You're so pretty. Not everybody has to be a warrior. This is why we need warriors, because there are people who need protecting. Just like this guy, who I think is named Steven. Steven the Stegosaurus. That's a good boy.
How about Mason? How's Mason dealing with all this?
Mason is just looking around, because normally when we've like been teleported somewhere, we're like in media res of like the middle of something happening. So like we just came through a war zone the last time he got teleported to like that Chinese dynasty where he shot the king. So he's just kind of like gun out, just like looking at Steven, like seeing how cute he is, but also just kind of like, okay, where's the thing we're supposed to, like normally people run up to us. We've been in the middle of something. So like when is the shoe going to drop? Like what's going on?
I love that instinct. And it is perfect timing, because as Mason is looking around for the other shoe, I think you hear the like deep resonant footfall of a being that's got to be as big, if not bigger, than the Stegosaurus that Elana is currently having fun with. And from the sound of it, it is at full run. Just boom, 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 boom. Everything around you is sort of shaking with the impact of this mighty being coming towards you. And as you turn off into the direction that this sound is coming from some distance, you can see this creature coming at you. It's got like the wide head with like knobbly spikes sort of all over it. The body of it is this sort of big, round, almost turtle-shaped situation. It's got a long tail swinging behind that's got what looks like a club at the back end of it, just swaying back and forth. This creature is an ankylosaurus, for those of you playing the game at home. And it just
also an herbivore,
through.
Also Vegisaurus.
Yep, also an herbivore. But notably, on the back of this herbivore is another person in full-on khaki jungle outfit with the helmet and the whole deal. There is this man just clinging on for dear life. And as the creature comes closer, you can hear him screaming at the top of his lungs. Just, as he's trying to ride this thing. It lumbers past the group of you, and I think it is at that moment that he sort of sees the group and stiffens up a little bit. Just, yes, and just continues past at full speed.
Yeah,
that seems
your
odd.
form is all wrong. That's not. Ankylosaurus is not great to ride without a saddle. Okay.
Lana, I don't think that there are any type of humanoids that's supposed to be in this Cretaceous period. Maybe this is the.
Are you sure? I mean, we have.
To solve.
No, we have all these good babies at home, though, and there's a lot of people. So I'm assuming I mean, I thought that we were
dinosaurs
maybe
in your-
just... Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you? The Earth is hollow, and inside it is all the dinosaurs. And why are you all looking at me like that? Do you not have dinosaurs? Well, then what do you keep inside your Earth?
I believe lava and magma and the magic of the gods, of course.
Wow, that seems like it would be way less fun.
I don't understand any of the words that any of you are saying.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I don't know what to ask in order to understand.
Where
That's how far off we are.
I really feel like maybe that is the name of this episode. I don't know what to ask in order to understand.
Can anyone break this down at any level? Is that not a dragon?
It is not a dragon. Common misconception. It is a dinosaur. This is a gentle beast. I think while I'm talking, I'm just gonna like climb up on his back. Like, yeah, we used to ride these specifically. These ones in particular were the best mounts. Some of the other herbivores were okay too. And then you got your carnivores. Those try to eat these big fellas. We like to avoid those if we can. But there was a T-Rex that showed up in a couple of movies that I did who was actually quite docile. Liked him a lot. In general, though, you avoid the big meat eaters because they do enjoy the taste of human flesh.
How do I know which ones are the meat eaters?
Oh,
the teeth.
If they're trying to eat you, yeah, big, very big teeth, big pointy teeth. I like lean down on his head and I'm like, "Come here, Steven." And I just like reach inside and like open him up a little bit. And I'm like, "See how these are all like flat? These are like gonna mash up some salad kind of teeth."
That doesn't seem like a good way to check, though, if it isn't one of those.
Such a good boy. He loves you.
Elana,
He loves you already. Yeah.
Where are you from where you ride beasts like this on a daily basis and have movies with Tyrannosaurus Rexes? It sounds like hell.
No,
Hell
Carl is from hell. Not you, Carl. I'm so sorry. Not you. Although, I mean, I don't know
I knew what you meant.
Yeah, no, cool. I mean, I know that you got some family stuff going on, but I did not mean it like that. Okay.
I wouldn't call it hell. It's
yeah,
so this is where you're from.
I don't know. I mean,
tomorrow.
I know. Good job, buddy. I'm really proud of you. Yeah. I mean, maybe we did just see another guy riding on an Ankylosaurus really badly.
Are we inside of the
Come
Earth?
on, Steven. I don't know. Maybe.
Inside of the Earth does usually look different sky-wise.
Oh, yeah. Not a sky. It's weird. There is like a regular sky here, which I think is weird. So either where we're home for me, or maybe we're like very far back before all the dinosaurs went inside the Earth's crust. Maybe.
Whiskers looks very confused. His history is sort of similar, except for cats were the supreme beings that evolved in his time. So dinosaurs will still have existed, and he's just very confused hearing what Elana is saying and just like counting on his paws, like, when did that happen? I don't under. just has like cat question marks over his head.
I enjoy that he's somehow aware of prehistory in his version of ancient Egypt. Like, that's very good.
It's the power of Bast. He has that knowledge to always know everything.
Yep. As this is all happening, Elana, I think you are aware of a sudden like tensing in Steven's muscles.
Oh, buddy.
Everybody else who is standing on the ground, you can feel the ground begin to shake underneath you just a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. What do you want to do about that?
Is that something that I could like maybe recognize?
Yeah, absolutely.
We draw
Mason,
I think it's fair to say that you can all assume what this is going to be with some level of accuracy. Seems like a predator dinosaur wants to come eat the one that you're friends with.
Yeah. I'm not going to let them eat Steven. Steven is my best friend. I will kill this other
Elana,
dinosaur.
How do you kill them? What are the weak points?
Inside its mouth, usually. Through its eye. That's a good one, through its eye. Yeah. Does anybody have any dynamite? They don't like dynamite. Definitely not liking that.
How far is this thing?
You haven't seen it yet.
Have we seen it yet?
Nope.
Yeah. Mason, you have a gun, right?
I do. I want to be a little bit more careful about shooting it. I shot a king last time.
Yeah, no. Listen, if a big dinosaur that has meat eater teeth comes out, you shoot it. You can shoot it to shit. Shoot it as much as you want, my man.
Okay.
It sounds like cowardice. We have to face it.
But maybe if everybody got up on Steven, we could start getting away a little. Maybe we just put Mason in the back with his gun. You could be a gunner, like on his tail. You know, that'd be cool.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like to fight with my bare claws.
Yeah,
Bring this creature.
Okay.
Let me face it and get glory.
I think that's the perfect time for it to
ground.
poke its head up over the trees. If you wanted to imagine in your mind the T-Rex that we all picture from our long childhood with Jurassic Park, and then imagine that T-Rex was somehow more jacked. This is Carcharodontosaurus. Yep.
Let me just look that up.
I did. I Googled it.
Oh, I'm looking. Oh my god. It's like a T-Rex with those little bird spikes all over it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's like it's been a swole T-Rex, yes.
Yeah, he went to the gym.
Yeah.
Oh come on.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Hey, you know what they also don't like? Fire. So
I'm on it.
There we go. All right, so as the Carcharodontosaurus pokes its head up over the trees and spots you all, it scents the air and pulls in all the scent around it. And you can see its huge nostrils flare, and it like focuses one beady eye down on the four of you with Steven. And I think it is very clear that the chase is on.
Yeah.
So, no more time to think. Action must now happen. What will happen next as the dinosaur charges in? Find out next time in 2 weeks in For the Time Being, 87 Million BC Part 2. Sabine Bickford is Alfalfa Centauri on Instagram and Threads. Sarah Moore is at Pixies and Pins on all of the social media channels and at pixiesandpins.com. You can also check out her Sarah's Table live streams on Twitch at Pixies and Pins. Omar Burgos is at Tailweaver. Check out his work on the Tale of D20's TTRPG channel. More information at ataleofd20s.com. Ben Banks is at DJ_Blindian on Instagram and SoundCloud. I'm Ansel Burch, and you can find me at The Indecisionist on all of the meta properties and on Bluesky. Special thanks to Cameron Avesk Davis for the song you're hearing now and at the beginning of the podcast. This has been an Indecisionist production. Go to indecisionist.com to find more of our work, including my monthly gaming event, TTRPG Pickup Con, and my other time travel podcast, Time to Party. As you travel at 1 second per second, take some time out for these intrepid adventurers. They may be in trouble, but only for the time being.